Hello, one and all. Welcome to Cabin Fever Crochet with me, Helene, here. Whether you've landed here for the first time or coming back again, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm so happy that you've come to join me for a little sharing time. And I have been over the last couple of months doing online searches for different yarn and stitch and pattern related items. And I had not ordered from Annie's catalog before, and I did so a couple months ago for just a few cakes of yarn. And I was very happy with their ordering process, the ease of navigation on the website, and I got onto their email list, and they have specials very often for shipping and sales on their books and patterns and all kinds of other offers. So things that I'm mentioning here in the video, as always, I will leave the links below if you want to check that out more yourself. So last month I ordered a couple of books, and this one is the 100 Quick and Easy Crochet Stitches book by Darla Sims. And I have other stitch books. I figured that I'll probably be repeating some of the patterns that I already have in other books, and some of those books are real general, where maybe they have 250 or 500 stitches, and others are more specifically like categorically geared, maybe picot, cluster, borders, shells, that type of thing. And I thought that's fine if I repeat a couple, I don't mind that, but I was really hoping for some new ones that I haven't seen, or maybe that I missed in my bigger books, because when I'm looking for stitches for inspiration, which was my purpose of these, more inspiration, and when I'm looking, sometimes it can be a little daunting or overwhelming if I just want to pick up a book and flip through and go, aha. And I am just thrilled with this book. As you can see, it's pretty thin. It is perfect for taking with you on the go. It is a full-size book. It's not the half size such as this one, but it's really well done, and I indeed found quite a few new stitches, so I'm really excited. Immediately, sitting out on the back deck, just kind of looking through it, I got halfway through, and already I have a dozen stitches that I fell in love with. So I tabbed those, got halfway through the book, except for just a couple in the back as I was doing this. And they're 92 pages total. And it includes everything: lace, shell, cluster, picot, mesh, and stitches for all seasons, some that are tighter, more closer together, and others that are real open, lacy, and everything in between. And the majority, it seems, are only 2 and 3 row repeats, and there's some that go up to 6, maybe a couple up to 7, and then a few in between, maybe 4 and 5 row repeats. There are also 3 patterns in the back that came with, which is the first time for me anyway seeing in a stitch book. And there's a very sweet baby Afghan. The pictures are great, by the way, and I'll show you a few others of those in the smaller pieces. And they're clear and just really, really well laid out. This is a cozy throw. And then we have simple scarves. And there are 2 photos of this, and on the next page. I apologize for the lighting going in and out. But on every swatch, it appears that they have used 1 yarn for every single swatch in the book, and that would be Bernat Satin, which is a number 4 weight. And I think that was a real smart thing to do, because that way it shows consistency, you know, that you can tell from all the different stitches how it looks in one yarn. So you're not wondering, well, was a different gauge used here, a different type of yarn, and because they can all act differently, you know what I mean? And again, the pictures, they're clean, they're crisp. It's well written, well laid out. And at the beginning, they give a really nice introduction, and what they are showing here is with the same hook size and 4 different examples of the same stitch and how it changes the stitch, raises the height in between each sequence of using the different stitches starting from single crochet, double, half double, and triple. And then on the next page, they're showing a different stitch, and again, 4 different examples. And then this time, they're showing how they look with different size hooks. I thought that was very interesting. And they're showing it in an H5mm hook, 5.5, 6mm, and up to a K hook, a 6.5mm. And then we just go right into the different patterns. So we have some that are more intricate stitches and real simple stitches too. Ones that create their own self border at the bottom, such as this one. And I think some of these could be used as a border too. And what I did is I was looking, got smart this time, and I made notes of, just brief notes, and I put a Post-it in here, which is color-coded to my tabs. So I have categories from the green, the pink, the blue, and so forth of the types of patterns that kind of spoke to me when I looked at them, and then I thought that stitch would work really well for. And so now I'm just going to go to the back on this and show you a couple things, and then we'll move on to the other little book. And what's really nice in the back too is they have your usual stitch guide. It's broken down so nicely. Yarn conversions, ounces to grams, grams to ounces in United States and UK terms. And it even shows examples of how to do the basic stitches. And then on this page is the full-on metric conversion, which is awesome because so many times I've had to oh, now where do I file that paper that I printed out, or go back to the internet, look again, or something, and to just have it right here so it's all complete and together, particularly like I said, for on the go. And they also at the bottom here have the knitting needles and the crochet conversion as well. I just think that's terrific. Do you? I just love that, and I really enjoy stitch books as well. So on Annie's, the sale price that I paid for this, and it was like $2 shipping or something, and that was $3.99. I mean, what a deal. That and the couple dollars shipping is less than I've seen it elsewhere. So that was an incredible buy. I'm just thrilled with that, and it's brand new. I did see some on eBay, and they are also available on Amazon for around $9.99. And I mean, really, to me, even at the regular price, if I get a few great stitches out of it that I just love, to me that pays for it. But to have just pages and pages and pages, and these are just the ones that I thought would be good for presenting and sharing with you. I mean, that doesn't rule out the other ones for other projects. So this is just chock full. I'm so excited about that for all of us. And then this other book, regular price at $5.99. And these are Half Moon rugs with a little half book. Super cute dog, not included. I think that would make mine jealous anyway. And this is well done. And I always read reviews and go to other places if I can, like Amazon, and check out reviews also, and just to get a real kind of good average, more broad picture of it when I'm making decisions on that. And sometimes things don't have a review and you just have to take a chance, and it either works out or it doesn't, and sometimes that happens. But I really wanted to make this for someone who, she has such a thing over flip-flops and anything tropical in Hawaii, that I thought this would just be so cute for her space. And there are altogether 10 stylish designs. So not only are you getting about 4 different rug patterns, you have so many appliques to go with it. And again, to me, that was totally worth it. I love the sunflowers, and they give you a shopping list on each, the type of yarn, and then a hook size and everything, and then even suggestions in case you need to adjust your yarn, because we all know that the same yarn isn't available everywhere. Maybe you like something different to work with than I do, and vice versa. But here's one of the patterns, real nice. Oh, and they typically are worked with super bulky or jumbo yarn. And it looks like the patterns are in the easy level of crochet, but of course, when you get into applique, that can make it a little bit different story. But the reviews were great, said they worked up quickly and were easy to do. And then here's another one, semicircle, and this has a pretty scalloped edge with open spaces in the stitches, as you can see. And I'm going to make one for the kitchen under the sink, which is always a great place for half circle, you know, entryway by the chair or sofa, as they're showing in front of your bathroom sink. I really like that. What a great picture. It's so airy and beachy looking. And then great close-ups too. Oh, this is great for those of you who live near the shore or wish you did. And whether you're at a lake or an ocean, I think that would be really cute with the anchors, and you've got the rope attached to that, done in crochet, of course. And then pineapple, which is a symbol for welcome. That's cute. So, you know, these appliques you could put on different things. If you're making a blanket, maybe you want to put one of these appliques on a blanket, or a throw pillow for that matter. Oh, this, I think, wouldn't that be great for up here in the kind of Pacific Northwest? Because I'm northeastern Washington State, we are considered the inland Northwest, and big on this type of stuff here. Here, I'll turn it there. How about that? You could turn it around so you don't have to cock your head like I am. Yeah, that would do well up here for sure. So I'm thrilled. I just love stuff like this. And then here's this one with the sunflowers rug, which would be great in my kitchen. And then again, another little close-up of it there, of the appliques. And again, a fun little book, you know, could even just take that and work on appliques if you're waiting somewhere on the go. And for those of you who are vino enthusiasts, that'd be fun. You have a little gathering, little party, if you have a bar or spot like that in your home, or place where you keep your wine underneath your wine cabinet. And that could be done in whatever colors that you choose. And then, and also on this book, in this book rather, it's terrific as far as abbreviations, instructions, crochet terminology, and all your different gauges of yarn and what they mean. A lot of information for that. Symbols, and then we go into gauges and hook sizes. And yarn information in the back, going into the weights that were used and suggestions on determining how many balls and skeins that you need. And remember, it's not the brand of yarn, but the gauge tension. That is important. And then a list in the back of all the different rugs, the yarn that was used, and the item number. And they used, it looks like, let's see, they used all Red Heart yarn from Hometown USA and Grande yarn. The homespun Thick and Quick, which I'm thinking that's probably the antler yarn, because to me it's got that puffy kind of boucle effect, and it's there's no openness in the stitches. And when I looked at it, said, okay, this is the rug on page 30, which is this antler rug. And then when you go over, you can see how tight and kind of poofy, puffy those stitches are. At first I thought it was a puff stitch, but no, it's because of the type of yarn. So you can work the same pattern shown here, and this is the same rug, but it gives a totally different appearance because of the difference in the yarn that was used. So I love that in just one little book. So I was very excited. I wanted to share that with you today. And of course, I'll be bringing some of this into tutorials along with others that I'm working on. And yeah, so that's really pretty much it for this time. All right, well, please let me know what you think. I love all of your comments, and I may not always get to them, but know that I read every single one. So love them. Leave them below, please. And if you would, give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share, share, share. Okay, take care. Take care, everyone, truly. Stay well, and as always, I will see you soon. Okay, bye for now.